Since this is the first time I've really talked to you guys since the winter finale, I know, Chloe, you in particular, last season were always talking about how you were always Googling and researching who you could possibly be and what you could possibly be. In any of that, did you ever guess Daisy Johnson?
I did 2 weeks before.
You went through about 45 other characters.
I swear to God, like so many other ones for a year and a half. And then 2 weeks before they told me, I kind of came across...
It was going to be She-Hulk until about 3 weeks before.
Just wasn't bulky enough for that.
No.
I kind of saw, and all the other ones I would like text Marissa right away, or Jed, or you know, Jeff Bell or Jeff Loeb. And then with this one, I was like, I think this is me, so I didn't say anything. And then they told me about 2 days before I actually shot the scene where I, you know, transformed-ish.
And for both of you, you know, now that we've met, or Skye has actually met directly her biological father, how do you guys sort of see that new dynamic sort of changing the dynamic between Coulson and Skye, given that he really is sort of an adoptive father to her?
It's funny, it's a hard, when those scenes come up and have come up leading up to the winter finale, it's an uneasy feeling because this guy seems to be psychotic. And at the same time, he is her biological father, and it's something she's longed for, was a connection to who she really is, and the news is unsettling. And I like it because it forces Coulson to confront a part of himself that I think he's not that comfortable with, which is how much love he feels for her.
Of course, you were a Marvel fan before this, so with the revelation that the Doctor was actually Mr. Hyde, you know, was the...
Sabo!
Was that something that you saw, like, sort of peppered in, or you saw the hints leading up to that?
There was a few moments when I started to think that might be the direction it was going. But no, what I love about it is that it's based on the comics, but just as in the films, the comics are the jumping off point, and very shrewdly, Kevin Feige and Jeremy Latcham and Lou D'Esposito, and now Jeff Loeb and Jeff Bell and Jed and Marissa Whedon on our show, they have to make it be transformed, ironically, from the page to a three-dimensional world, and it's a little different. And so I think that the Daisy Johnson or the Mr. Hyde that we see in our show will be different than the comics, and the Inhumans may be a little different. And I'm excited about that. It lets us feel more like we're birthing something new.
And Chloe, just wrapping up real quick, you know, now that you know your Daisy, once that was sort of revealed to you, did you go back and sort of look at any of Quake's appearances and sort of draw from that?
Instantly, I was up in the writers' room like, give me all your comic books. I'm reading everything that she is in. I want to know all about it. And yeah, I mean, instantly Clark gave me a couple. So yeah, it was so exciting because I have been wanting to know about who I was, you know, for a while now. And now getting to...
Kind of like Skye.
I know.
Imagine!
So now it's really about her coming to terms with her newfound abilities and kind of figuring out what they are. And she has her superhero training bra on right now to kind of figuring out.
You're going to get sent some of those.
Clark hates that.
No, I like it.
Superhero puberty. So she's kind of just...
Super puberty.
Super puberty. That's so good. So just kind of getting her sea legs and figuring out how to, you know, tell the rest of
She could be a super villain. We don't know.
Don't say that. Don't even put that in their minds.